as it looks. I am not that good at stacking as I thought.
You're good at stacking.
Well, not. I am not. Look at that.
Mom, it was just because...
Well, just because?
But it was very windy.
No, it has to withstand any wind, and I just didn't do a good job.
The only thing you
Oh,
did
good
as
enough.
a wrong thing, I do worse, Mum, was that, like, you just had it more, like, the top part, you wanted it to be more out, okay? That was the only problem.
Maybe.
Okay?
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do now. Fix it. That'll take me
fixing
a while.
Felix.
Fixing Felix.
Fix it.
The coffee afterward will be well deserved.
Yes.
Will stay now. And look, randomly sitting here. I think we found that on the ground. So he's guarding our wood. Oh, that's a little bit better. We have a much nicer day after yesterday. It was still snow everywhere in the morning, but the wind stopped, so it's and the sun is out. Yeah, horses are not here now. So we planted some garlic, and I think I planted some flowers, some bulbs here as well. So it's coming out nicely. I lost the label of this tree. Nice garlics. And I think I put some chamomile here. See, I think it might be coming through, maybe not. But I did put all sorts of seeds around the trees. Chamomile definitely. I think I put marigolds and calendula. Because I had loads of them on that tree. This tree is a little bit wonky, isn't it? Ooh. And we did have some rabbits here. No, it wasn't. Maybe deer. Right. Do we have any more damage? Yeah. Look at that. Well, That's sad. I was coming here, check up on trees, and I didn't see anything. It's funny that they got here because there's electric fencing all around, really. Or if it's not hot, the wires are there, so interesting. They didn't nibble on my conifers. Yeah, they're fine. So I really need to work on those, on that protection, because I didn't. I was thinking, oh, it's fine in here, nothing will get here, and it did. I'll check the rest of the trees. Looks okay. This one too. I should probably look into what to do if there is something to put on them. So I brought some seeds. This is mullein, and I want to just, I suppose, sprinkle them. I might try to sprinkle some by the trees and just randomly in the garden. I don't know if it's good for the trees or not. By the vegetable garden I will put more. I've thrown lots of chamomile seeds here. I like this just method. It's really, for me, just spread the seeds. Every time when I'm trying in the pots, it's not as successful. Maybe because it's less seeds. When I spread them, already blossoming. Look at that. I think this is where I was excavating. One more wheel here, look at that. Yeah, I was thinking, I think I said that before in the previous videos, last year probably, in the spring, summer. I was praying for a land that I can grow food for my family, which I've got. But this land needs so much of my energy, so much work. Sort of, I feel like, yeah, supposed to save this land. It was neglected badly. You would think people who have animals, you know, they had cows here, they would look after the land, like, you know, not to bury wheels and tires in the soil, or put some kind of ground plastic tiny little bit in here. Just yeah, different mindset, I suppose. I have one mullein plant here that I planted, was given, and I planted here. It survived, so I might add seeds here, spread them. This part is really in need of attention. Lots of nettles as well. I thought there is one raspberry surviving. I think I might need to replant it, because really this is not a great spot, even though I would like this spot, but it's full of this plasticky thing they put here. No more raspberries surviving by the look of it, just that one. And I will go and nibble on some dandelions. That's what I was doing yesterday. A little bit bitter, but I'm not mad. Alright. Well, as I was saying about the throwing seeds last year, we had pigs here. And when I was weeding the front garden, we brought them lots of, like, mainly salads, and you know, they went to flower, and now we have little salads coming through. I find that amazing. Hello everybody. So I want to show you what life on the homestead is as well. Okay, so about an hour, 2 hours ago, our electricity went off, and I thought, well, maybe they are fixing something somewhere on some poles. Well, no, everybody else in the village is fine, everything is working, it's just our electricity. So I was searching what could it be, and I think I found what's the problem. We have this outdoor plug that we had plugged extension lead for the pumping water from our lovely hole, and our lovely dog was playing with the lead so intensely that she made a hole in it. I don't know if you can see it, which I don't think caused the problem, but because it was raining, because when the power went off, she was inside, she wasn't here, so I think the rain caused it. So I have to fix this, and I will have to climb in horrible spot to get the power back on, and I will try to tape it round. Hopefully it will do the job, and I will have to,
Is this the ladder you wanted?
yeah, keep, I suppose, putting it away. It was working lovely now. I didn't have to be running around it anymore. It was kind of like automatic, but because I will have to be unplugging it, it won't be automatic anymore. At least the rain stopped. We had horrendous rain in the morning, and it was so dark that I thought, well, I'm not going to do anything outside. Now I will have to just keep taking this away. I really enjoyed the fact that it was automatic. It started to work properly, but well, it would switch on and off whenever it was needed. There is like a what do you call, like a switch, automatic switch. When it reaches certain level, the water, it will switch on the pump, and when it's low, it will switch off. But now obviously I can't, because I can't have it plugged in all the time. I will have to be running around it again.
Okay.
So let's go and fix it. Hopefully it will that simple. it's coming. Right, I'm going to preserve some meat for Carolina, because I suppose it's harder for her to take frozen meat from here. So I will take the bones out, cut it in smaller pieces, put it in jars. I'm sorry, by the way, that I didn't show you the soup last time when I made the soup. It's really hard to remember for me to have the camera always, ready. Sometimes things go fast. I'm doing 3 things at once, and I just forget. I forget to take the camera and show them the results. Canning, that's the word. Canning. But here in Czech Republic, we don't really. I saw just now, but historically we don't have pressure canners, so people always use just bath canning, even for meat, and that's what I know. I know it's not the American standard by your rule setting agencies, because meat is not acidic, and they tend to apparently grow all sorts of nasties when you can them under normal pressure, but it works okay here, so that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I've done a few times already. So bones will go further to the dogs. I hope I will remember to show you the whole process of canning meat. I can even ready meals for my husband to take to work. So I will cook some stew or something, and then I put it in jars and can it for him, so he can take it with him to work and just warm it up. This is one of the rabbits. Somebody was suggesting kill them if you don't have enough space. Well, I did. I thought they need a little bit more growing, but they were just fine. And the meat is really nice and really quickly done, and it's very tender, lovely. We had it yesterday with Ozzy. I wanted to ask, do you actually, if you have grown-up children and if they have their own family, do you still grow food for them as well, if they don't live with you on the farm, if they are out and about and trying different things, like, or living somewhere else in a town, city where they can't grow their own food? Do you, even though they are grown up, do you still sort of provide for them? Because years ago I always felt like, well, when my friend, her children grew up, I felt like, once they are adults, they're supposed to look after themselves, be independent. But lately I'm thinking, well, if they can't, I want them to eat good meals and good quality food, and maybe I do it for myself as well. That sort of still keeps me feeling important. But yeah, do you share your bounty with your children, even though they are grown-ups? Do you give them just, if you have too much of something, like, courgette, zucchini, or do you count on them or with them when you are planning for garden? And well, I will put salt and pepper. And because it's rabbit, which is quite lean meat, I will add a little bit of, I don't know what it's called really in English, but it's salted and smoked pig's fat. So I will cut a little bit and add it to on the top, so it adds flavor as well as kind of layer of fat on top that I believe it will preserve it even better. Now I will add a little bit of water. And I have a pot. I put a little towel jazz in it. So it's not totally submerged, it comes like up to here, the water. And now I will boil it for 2 hours today and 1 hour tomorrow. I know it's very energy, how to say it, needs lots of energy to be done. And it's always better to make more, but I'm happy that it was just nice 2 jars. And she can make some stew or something added to it. I think it will be nice addition to her dinners. Here are some of the jars I did yesterday for my husband. 3 rabbits, and that one is chicken. Kind of stew, ragu, whatever you want to call it. It's roasted in the oven with vegetables. I added some beans with the rabbit, a little bit of beans. Yep. I really need to move on, process my wool, because I'm running out of wool for spinning, and I have a new project in my head, so I need to do that. The idea in my head is that I want to make socks for my mum for her birthday. She's not watching this channel, so I can say it out loud, of the wool she gave me. So as you know, I have wool here for a very long time in the bathtub, and I really need to get it out to dry it so I can spin it. I'm also sorry that I abruptly finished today with talking about wool, but all my camera batteries were empty, so I couldn't film. But yeah, I finished washing the wool that was in the bath, and it's drying now. I can show you the wool I'm spinning, what I was talking about, the wool for the socks for my mum. And I'm trying really make it thin. It's not very even, you can see it's still, you know, a little bit lumpy. But I think it's definitely better thickness for socks than what I'm doing for the carpet rug. So this is what I'm doing for the carpet, I don't know, you can see. And this is what I'm doing for socks. So there is a little bit of difference. Maybe once I will have spinning wheel, and hopefully it will be faster, and I will be having some carding machine to card my wool. And obviously if all the fibers are nicely straightened, then it will be easier to make it even as well, not to have it lumpy. But that's what I'm doing. By the way, a little ball like this takes me about 2 hours to make. Yeah, it takes me 2 hours. So I put the meat here. I have the stove on, so it can do the things, and I don't need to use gas. And I'm drying my wool here. Well, I will do a little bit of spinning.
The lawn altogether, and it was like, I can't eat this perfect grass.
I used to fall apart, lose myself, then give my heart away. come and go in shady places. I used to sit and stare. Now the light runs through my lashes. It's taken 40 years, blood, sweat and tears. You are the love. I can't show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way. Give me that sweet love, those warm-up kisses. Oh, well, you are the love. Life has a quirky way. Circle breaks, we find a new day. And strangers we know become husbands. Every dance has its pace, interlace, intertwined. Now you can't save time. Run along, kids, you two will be more than pairs one day. You are the love. I can't show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way. Give me that sweet love, those warm-up kisses. Oh, you are the love. Sing it. You are the love. I can show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way. Give me that sweet love, those warm-up kisses. Oh, you are the love. Show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way. Give me that sweet love, those warm-up kisses. Oh, you are the love. Sing it. You are the love. I can show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned way.
If you can see me, I'm going to be collecting some of this, like I did a couple times before. Mother asked me to.
Are you hearing my words I'm saying to you? 'Cause I'm looking in your eyes, you're looking past mine, but I'm just trying to break this cycle. Why are you staring at the door like I'm in the way? go, I'll stay away. If you wanna go, I'll stay away. If you wanna go, I'll stay away. If you wanna go, I'll stay away. And here we are again, sitting face to face, saying sorry for things that we can't change. 'Cause I don't wanna live that way. Do you wanna live that way?
But pretty much the fence is done. Just the 2 holes and.
Well, I need to buy these sort of U-shaped nails, kind of, and secure it a little bit more.
But we kind of got the
it's
fence.
functional now. Ještě tam tam.
Do you